Where is your blood sugar supposed to be? And, the blood sugar in a person without diabetes is typically between 70 and 110. When you have diabetes and you're on treatment with insulin, those targets go out the window. And the reason is that even though our insulins are very, very good, and we have very advanced systems to take care of blood sugars, there's still a significant lag in how insulin delivered at home by injection differs from the insulin that our body produces. Okay, it takes a little bit of time for the insulin that we use medically as therapy at home to start working, and then it lasts a little longer, versus the insulin that comes from the pancreas, which sits right behind our stomach, is right there. It's very quick and it works similarly but a lot faster. And so we therefore have to alter how we think about insulin management and blood sugar targets. So our general range that we want to shoot for most of the time, 70% or more of the time, is somewhere between 80 and 180. If we can do that most of the time, we'll be okay and achieve good blood sugar control and glycemic targets. So 70% is somewhere 16 to 17 hours of the day. Okay, it is not possible. I cannot emphasize this enough. It is not possible to have a time in range of 100%. So please, it is not a failure if those blood sugars go above 180, 200. You will see that. You will see that often. They may go much, much higher than 200. And that is okay, because they will come down with insulin therapy. The reason we set our goals a little higher is because we want to give ourselves a buffer in case we end up giving a little too much insulin. So don't think of this necessarily as an overdose, but sometimes because diabetes management requires counting of carbs, and carbs are broken down differently in different people. You can have a variety of scenarios where the insulin you take is either just not quite enough or maybe just a bit too much, and we'll learn how to adjust for all of that. But because of that, in young children, we typically use, young being 5 or under, we typically use a target of 150, and then and then the rest of childhood about 130, and in adults we use 120. The insulin pumps use a slightly different target, but again, we're going to teach you how to manage this with injections, and insulin pump therapy is a whole different management style and has different details. So this is your target. This is not where you are supposed to be all the time. This is what we're shooting for, okay? And if we can shoot for the star, so to speak, and land on the moon, we will call it a success. And so your blood sugar target and range might be a little different. And so these worksheets sort of help you think about that.